Alive and Well STL is a presentation of the St. Louis Regional Health Commission and RareGem Productions to build a healthier St. Louis. Power up with the positive. Learn more at OneRareGem.com. That's OneRaregem.com.
Support for Alive and Well STL comes from Beyond Housing, helps entire communities become better places to live. Learn more at beyondhousing.org.
The Regional Health Commission works in partnership with regional health sector advocates and stakeholders to improve healthcare access, reduce health disparities, and improve health outcomes for the uninsured and the underinsured in St. Louis City and County.
Alive and Well STL with Bethany Johnson-Javois, CEO of the St. Louis Integrated Health Network and Managing Director of the Ferguson Commission. Alive and Well STL opened the doors and invited the community to join the producers.
And if you were to picture an ideal day in a healthy and well, alive and well St. Louis,
my gosh,
like?
More than anything, I think it would just be people respecting and understanding each other and not saying yes, but before everything. It's just, yes, I understand you.
I love that.
We're excited to have you join us with the Alive and Well STL movement. Alive and Well STL is now a community-wide effort focused on reducing the impact of stress and trauma on our health and well-being.
We'll be right back.
One thing could throw you completely off balance.
I was diagnosed on February 19th of this year. I remember the day vividly and received, of course, news that no woman wants to hear. Devastating only to hear the words cancer, knowing that it doesn't have to be a death sentence, but it is a very difficult diagnosis to hear.
And you could deal with that hurt for a long time.
It was a challenge, so it took some time to get used to.
But it doesn't have to take you down. Take 5.
I have a rule of 3. So I never allow myself more than 3 days to be mad, upset, angry about something. And on that 3rd day, I make a choice. And so for me, my 3rd day with breast cancer came on a Saturday. So I woke up that day and made a choice. It was easy because my son had a basketball game that day. So it made it easy to be positive and cheering on his little basketball team.
You can work it out. Take care of your mental health just like you would anything else. Be alive and well. Find out more about what you can do to bounce back. Go to aliveandwellstl.com. Alive and Well STL.
I'm Stacy Osterman, and I am the Marketing and Communications Director at Covenant House, Missouri.
Is that right?
Yes.
How did you hear about this?
Actually, Covenant House, Missouri has been attending some seminars and programs on trauma and toxic stress, especially because of the young people that we serve.
Right.
And so our program manager actually recommended that I attend today.
How wonderful.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? How has the experience been?
It's been pretty wonderful. I really enjoyed, really 2 aspects. The amount of community members that have been attending from all aspects, all walks of life, just individuals coming in to learn more, to nonprofits that want to make a difference. And I also really liked the engagement, the ability to really get to read about the topics and then suggest my own. It was a nice interaction.
That is cool. What inspires you, or even who inspires you to be alive and well personally?
Personally, definitely my family. I am lucky enough to say that I have 2 beautiful children and a husband, and both my parents are living. And so, every day waking up and being a part of their lives is fantastic. And I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah. What are some things that you do to be alive and well?
I definitely try to take care of my family, but then also make time to take care of myself. As a mother, as a wife, as a woman, it's very easy to put myself 2nd or 3rd or 4th. So remembering that to make time for myself, I am a runner. I don't know if I would say I love running, but I do try to stay active and make time for it, just to really stay healthy mentally and physically. It's a release in many ways.
Sure. So with your work, you're aware of many stories of need and how mental health and trauma and toxic stress can impact a person's life. If we were to really find success in this and succeed in what we're hoping to do with awareness and providing resources and engagement, what would it look like? Can you paint a picture for us?
I think really it has a lot to do with understanding and advocacy, really helping people understand that trauma, being aware of trauma, affects every person. Any event can be traumatic. If it's a divorce, if it's something, even deeper, we can think about events that have happened in St. Louis, whether you witnessed it or it's more on a secondary level, you were still a part of it. It still has changed your life. And so really understanding that and knowing that there are opportunities out there to learn from it and grow from it, and then advocating for change that we can really improve St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. And if you were to picture an ideal day in a healthy and well, alive and well St. Louis,
my
what
gosh,
would it look like?
More than anything, I think it would just be people respecting and understanding each other and not saying yes, but before everything. It's just, yes, I understand you.
I love that. Is there anything you want the world to know that you want to make sure that we share today?
I think going back to my work at Covenant House, Missouri, it's just an incredible place. It's helping young people who are 16 to 21 who are homeless or disconnected really find themselves, really get back on the path to opportunity and independence. And what I'm learning is how important trauma therapy is to make that happen. We had a young man come in who actually was working towards his high set, which is the Missouri equivalent of the GED. And he came in, he lived in the community. He came in to take classes, online classes, and learned that we offered therapy. And he and his mom went through a 30-day trauma therapy program. What they learned was that his traumatic experience was similar to, it was post-traumatic stress disorder. So what was originally diagnosed and created for veterans is what our young people are seeing in the St. Louis community. Mm-hmm. So being aware of that and making the improvements.
Wow. Any encouragement for those that want to help or those that desire and hope for a chance to be alive and well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that he is holding on to hope. You know, no one can fix you, but everyone is here to support you and to guide you along the way.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing today.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Alive and Well, STL.
Hi, my name's Heather Koenig.
What's been happening for the past 9 years that you've been, pressing, fighting for?
Well, actually, ironically, at the beginning of 2006, I was the happiest that a person could ever be in their life, and the happiest marriage, married the love of my life, gained a 5-year-old daughter from his previous marriage, and her mother had passed away. And then I had my 2 baby boys. They're 3.5 and 1.5, and I've never felt joy in my life like I had once I had them. They brought me everything. Yeah. And I ended up getting a herniated disc in my back and having 5 back surgeries in a 17-month period, a serious staph infection, and then a septic bloodstream infection. Almost died on the operating table, and was in excruciating, unbearable physical pain. And I guess now I can look back and say emotional pain, but I didn't recognize that for a few years.
You thought it was just physical, but then
I did.
Going through that was taking a serious toll.
Yes,
that's what we are talking about here is trauma.
Exactly. I would have bet my house on the fact that if my pain went away, I'd just be a normal, happy person again. Yeah. And after 3 years and 7 months, I finally went and got help. My parents said, "We haven't seen you be happy or feeling what all a parent wants is to see their child happy and healthy. And we haven't seen you be either one in quite a while. Would you like some help?" And I said, "Yes, please."
Sure. Were you still in pain when they asked you this? Because it sounds to me like you never got away from the pain. It was a constant presence in your life.
It has been. I've been in 24/7 since May 25th of 2006.
Still today?
Mm-hmm. But now acceptance is key. Like finally, when I stopped resisting the pain, I could live with it. And I feel it's the same with anxiety. Yes, I'm feeling a little anxious right now. I'm going to slow down and take a deep breath, and I can stop myself now from having a panic attack because I recognize when my head starts spinning.
Mm-hmm. So what that tells me, though, is if the pain was ongoing, there was something else that had to change in order for you to cope with this heavy trauma. How did this accident and your physical condition change or affect the rest of your life and family?
It was detrimental to everyone, to my kids. They had a mom that used to take them to the park every day, the zoo, right, jamboree classes, and then all of a sudden they have a mom that can't move, that's sick. And so I tried to fake it till I couldn't make it in front of them.
Until you couldn't.
But I just had to say, "Come cuddle with me and let's watch Sesame Street." And I just kept saying, whatever I do, I'm going to just make them feel more loved than anything in the world. And they're great kids. So
Sure.
I think that love is the most important thing. Whether I can take them to the zoo during that time period or just making them feel loved. I think that love was the key. And so they're great, wonderful kids and have turned out well.
Yeah. That support and love from them sounds like it was a huge part for you.
It was huge. I honestly believe because of God and because of my children is the only reason I'm alive. And I'm not talking about suicide. I feel like if I stopped fighting, that I would not be here right now.
Wow.
I feel like I just kept holding on. Like, I love them so much and I have so much more love to give them, so much more to teach them, so much more to teach them about God and believing in God.
So what keeps you alive and well today?
My children and myself, because I love myself now and I know that I'm worthy of feeling great and having a great life. And I'm not going to let anything stop me from doing that. I'm staying on the healing path and I feel like I'm getting there. And it's been a long process, but I feel like I'm getting there, trying hard to stay in the present moment, trying to meditate to still my mind. And I'm choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to be happy at first it was for my children, but now it's for me too, because I want to live a happy, joyous life and have a love-filled home for my children, for them to grow up in and for us to just all be happy.
Yeah. Do you have some encouragement for another that may be seeking to feel like this?
Just know that there's other people that are out there that have been through this. You're not the only one. You're not going crazy. You're not insane. You're not insane or going crazy, even though your head feels like it's spinning and like a rat chasing its tail. It's just the trauma and being stuck inside of your head. And so reach out and try to find a therapist, find anybody to talk to, or go to a bookstore and read other people's stories, because you are not alone. And I felt like I was alone for a long time and just isolated myself and stopped talking to family, friends, and just locked myself in my bedroom. And that was the only way of coping. And if I had known one other person understood how I felt, I wouldn't have done that. So just try to reach out and realize that you won't feel like this forever.
Yeah.
Things will look up. You will be okay.
And you just showed us that you can make it despite the pain.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing today.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate your heart and spirit and what you said today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Did you learn something that was helpful today?
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm so thrilled about this. I just saw it yesterday on the news and I'm so excited to be a part of it. I mean, I'm so excited with all the paperwork I've gotten. I can't wait to go look on the website and stay and be a part of this. This is amazing. And I think it's just such a gift that you're giving to everyone. I will spread the word, and I think it's something that's really needed. And we didn't know that before, but you guys are doing, it's such a gift.
Thanks.
To so many.
You provided a real gift for our listeners too.
Okay.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you so much.
The research is clear. Stress and traumatic experiences are making many of us sick, and together are the leading cause of poor health outcomes. Take 5. Visit us at aliveandwellstl.com to find out where you are emotionally. Become an ambassador. Reach out and help build a supportive community. Learn resiliency skills. Get the help you need. Share your stories. Hear others. And learn more about stress and how it affects us. That's aliveandwellstl.com. Alive and Well STL.
We are grateful for your gift of time to this conversation. We encourage you to stay involved and get involved.
You are invited to join the conversation. If you, your family, or your organization is interested in talking about how we better the well-being of the region, sign up for more information, join the conversation, log on to aliveandwellstl.com, and let's build a plan on how we can work together and improve our overall health and become alive and well. The Regional Health Commission with Chief Executive Officer Robert Friend Jr. committed to providing a detailed review of change over the past decade and 14 leading health indicators for the City and County of St. Louis. The first decade review of health status report, an update to building a healthier St. Louis. Discover the narrative, the data, and celebrate the progress already made to improve healthcare access and reduce health disparities in our region. Learn more at stlrhc.org. Alive and Well STL is another positive production of RareGem Productions. Thanks for listening.